Is there any sort of common trends that you see at that level, whether it's with the triathletes or the swimmers or the surf Ironman? Any sort of common trends you see with injuries, like what time of the season are they getting them? Are there some common ones that you see happening as a result of some mistakes that could be avoided, those sorts of things?
Yeah, definitely. One would very clearly be, Brenton, on the other side of the off season. As an athlete matures in years, an endurance athlete, some athletes will take 2 weeks off, some will take 4 weeks. After an Olympic cycle, you often see, as you recall and know from the swimming world, often it's, maybe 4 weeks off of complete nothing because of that 4-year buildup or 5-year buildup for Tokyo. But one of the things you see with a complete off season where the athlete completely stops is on return to training for the running based athlete. So distance runner or triathlete, can absolutely be a swimmer as well or cyclist, is some onset of often soft tissue related injuries with the return to loading. And that's because across the 2, 4 or more weeks of cessation of training, there's some tissue deconditioning that happens. And then with resumption of the training load, once the load exceeds that local tissue tolerance, you might see an Achilles tendon become a bit sore or a rotator cuff in the shoulder. So that's definitely one time when athletes need to get it right, coming back from the off season to the start of training. And the other side of that is definitely towards the end of a long year or long season where an athlete's been doing the training, but also required to, race X amount of times. The triathletes might end up racing almost every weekend as they're into their World Triathlon Series events and events in between at the end of the year, Super League events, etc. So then you start to see that cumulative effect of workloads across a whole season. And that can also produce your soft tissue injuries, your bony stress injuries as well.